Hey guys, it's Shamika. Thank you guys for tuning in. Please like, subscribe, and share to my videos. I appreciate your support. So, if you don't know, I am a veteran, and I love to help the veterans get what I feel they deserve. And a lot of you guys have contacted me to ask me questions about VA disability, the compensation side, and I wanted to give you guys a little trick that you could use that may help you. Okay. So I don't know how many of you guys are aware of this, but I hope that you can see the web address that is listed above. Okay. And if not, you can always go to Google and type in VA DBQ. Okay. DBQ. The DBQs are disability benefit questionnaires. Now, I will tell you that in 2020, the VA stated that they were no longer going to use these and that they were removing these forms from the website. They're still here, guys. All right. So, who knows? This video may blow up. So, what I'm going to tell you guys to do first is when you go to this website, take these forms and just save them under the same names that they are right now so that it will be easier for you to find. All right. Now, Shamika, why are you showing us these DBQs? Very, very easily, or shall I say, very, very easy answer. If you are an individual that is, you are looking to get service-connected disability or service-connected compensation from the VA for your time in the military, you guys know that most of it is just what you write, your opinion of what happened to you in the military, and hopefully you have your medical records to support to back that up. Okay. Now, normally that is exactly how it's done. All right. When you guys go and apply for disability benefits, you will, of course, fill out the application for service connected disability compensation. You will have the opportunity to list all of your service locations, service dates, things that are wrong with you, your banking account information, all of your personal information, addresses, the units you're in, so on and so forth. Okay. Now, all that does is get the ball rolling. All right. Now, just in case anybody's asking, what I'm about to show you will work for both individuals who have already gotten out of the military and individuals who are getting out of the military. All right. So it doesn't really matter in what stage that you are in. But I will tell you that once you submit your application for disability, you need to make sure that you include a copy of your DD-214. If you do not have a copy of your DD-214, I would highly recommend you go to nationalarchives.org, nationalarchives.org, and order it. It will come to you in about 10 days. Okay. That's the first thing. The next thing that you can do is also you can write to your local VA regional office. All right. It's not that hard to find. You could just go to Google again and type VA regional office near me, and it will bring the closest regional office to you based off of what state that you live in. All right. I'm in Florida. Our regional office is in Bay Pines, which is out by what's in the Tampa area. Okay. So if you were to contact your regional office, you can always ask them for a full copy of your records, okay? Meaning whatever they have on file for you, that is what you want. That is also a part of the Freedom of Information Act for you. So you can basically write them a letter and say, hey, I would like a copy of everything that you have on me in my file. This is if you are an individual that's already gotten out of the military, okay? Most of you guys who are getting out, you probably won't have anything at the VA just yet, unless they have transferred your medical records. They're doing things a lot different now. When I got out of the service, there was no little disc that you get that shows all of your disability information, your time in the military, time in the military, when you went to the doctor's office, all of that stuff. Now it is all electronic. I'm so glad that they're doing that versus using the microfiche that they used to use. Okay. So you can request all of your information that you have on file at the VA, but you can also, through the nationalarchives.org website, you can also request your medical records, okay? There are a lot of things that you can do on that site. Request your medical records. You can also get copies or your old service medals. If you don't have them, they'll give you the paperwork on those service medals. You may be able to get the service medals issued again if you don't have them. So if some of you are related to some elderly individuals who may have passed and maybe they got a Purple Heart, maybe they got a Bronze Star, things like that, and you want to verify that they got it, you can get that from the National Archives, and they may also issue you another metal. If not, you should be able to buy those from any military store, or any one of those, Army Navy stores that you find in your local neighborhood. Okay, so getting back to why we came here to the DBQs. The DBQs used to be that an individual who was applying for disability would be able to go and just print out. So, say for example, I have this here. So, say I went to dental and oral. Some of you guys have TMJ. Some of you guys grind your teeth, but you have a hard time making it stick to verify, because there are some things like grinding your teeth that may not necessarily send you to the emergency room or the doctor. So how will an individual know that you have TMJ, right? Other than looking at your chiseled jaw to be able to see it, or your ground down teeth. All right. So here is what I'm going to do. We're going to click open this DBQ, which is a disability benefit questionnaire. And all you're going to do with this DBQ is fill out this information, right? So you're going to fill out all this information that pertains to you, basically just the top portion, all right? Because the remainder of the information really does go through to the individual that you're going to see, whether that is an MD, a dentist, a psychiatrist, cardiologist, whatever type of doctor you go and see. You can use these DBQ forms to be able to give to them to help support you in your quest for receiving service-connected disability. So you're going to fill out the top portion, or anything that asks questions that belong, that you think you can answer, and then you would give this to again to the doctor. Let them evaluate you normally for whatever reason you're getting evaluated, for whatever doctor's appointment you're going for, and have them fill out this form. Now, remember I said the VA doesn't use these anymore. They used to make a decision for your disability benefits based off of what a doctor said in these DBQs, but now they state they no longer use them. I do not necessarily believe that altogether, but I will say this will help support your disability quest, because it's actually filled out by an MD. It's actually filled out by a doctor, someone who is licensed and certified to be able to make these decisions. The individuals that work at the VA that look at these forms and what you wrote to request disability, they are not medical professionals at all. Okay. And so basically the VA is going to side with whatever your doctor says. So if you want to support, and I'm just going through here and showing you guys so you can see some of the questions that it may ask. And again, some of these sections may not apply if they don't leave it blank, but for the things that do apply for what you are going to see the doctor for, you can have them fill this out. Now, you may run into a problem where you have doctors that say, well, I don't feel comfortable filling this form out because I don't think you're disabled. I have actually had individuals say that to me, that did not want to fill out this form. And you can rest assured to let your doctor know that this is them giving their opinion, because the individuals that are going to be looking at your file are not medical professionals, nor do they understand everything that they see. Okay. I worked at the VA office as a veterans claim person. And so I went through the training, and I can assure you they're not medical personnel, and they do use a lot of stuff they find on the internet to help support or to draw a nexus so that you're able to actually get disability. Okay. So if you have these forms filled out, with a doctor giving their opinion, it does not have to be necessarily them stating that it is in fact what it is, but hopefully you will find a doctor that will be able to do that. And if you find a doctor that gives you a hard time, that doesn't want to fill out these DBQs, then maybe that's a doctor you might not want to go to, okay? Because their whole job is to, one thing, fix you to get you back in the best health possible. But if something was contributed or attributed to the time that you were in the military, you absolutely should be compensated for it. All right. So as you could see, and I'll just go down to show you a couple more before I end this video, these DBQs basically span everything that is in the 38 CFR for VA rating disabilities. 38 CFR is Code of Federal Regulations. The 38th version of that is where you would find your disability rating scales for all of the items that relates to your body, from basically head all the way down to the soles of your feet. The VA has listed what will give you the different percentages and ratings from 0 all the way to, some of them go to 100%. Some may top out at 30%. For example, let's use tinnitus. That's the ringing in the ear. It tops out at 50%. Okay, let's talk about migraines, for example. Migraines top out at 70%. So they have different ranges, but you can find information to almost any and every item that you want to claim right here with these DBQs. All you need to do, guys, is fill out the portion that you can fill out. The rest goes to your medical professional. You will take that once they're done, and you would mail it in support of your claim. Now, if you want to be real fancy to get this done the right way, maybe because sometimes we want to do it one time and we don't want to have to go back and forth to going to the doctors all the time. You can, before you fill out your application for disability, you can do the DBQs first so that you could turn in a full completed packet. Remember, guys, this is going to somebody's desk that has your folder on their desk. And if you start piecemealing evidence to them, there's nothing wrong with that, but that holds up your claim. So if you want to get your stuff done in an expedient amount of time and to be able to do it where it makes most sense, I would say hold off on putting in for your disability until you have all of the items that you're actually going to ask to be compensated for filled out with these DBQs so that you actually have your support. This is better than a buddy statement. And if you're not sure what I mean when I say a buddy statement, say for an example, an individual has sleep apnea and they're married or they got a girlfriend, and the person that sleeps in the bed with them, they know they snore and it's ridiculous, or I have to wake this person up because they stop breathing in the middle of the night. That person can write a letter on your behalf that you can also submit with your packet. That is called a buddy statement. But what you have here with these DBQs is an actual medical professional. So it is actually even better than a buddy statement. Okay. So say you guys, we have sleep apnea, there's PTSD, and there's a lot of people with PTSD. You have, oh my gosh, I mean, look at it. They even break it down by where it happens in your body, neurological, musculoskeletal. And this is exactly how the VA has it written down as well. And did you guys know, and you probably didn't even know, that yes, the VA does pay for sexually transmitted diseases. Okay. And that is not just HIV. Okay. You see, they have gynecological. So if we have some females here and you have some female problems, you can use it. Now, mind you, if you find something that you're going to claim that is not on here, I'll give you an example. Let's say you have let me find one that would be a good example. Okay, so let's just go back to the STD since we're right there. So say there's an STD that you caught while you were in the service, and maybe you got a shot in the butt and it's gone. Or maybe you have medication and now you have to take it for the rest of your life. Okay. If you find that the DBQ, is not here, that's okay. You can use your medical records to suffice. That should be enough. You can also use a buddy statement should you have someone that also knows about the situation. Okay. I am not telling you guys that if you have DBQs that you will 100% guarantee that you're going to get disability, but I'm also not telling you that you won't. I will tell you that these do help, and they help quite a bit. Why? Because they're from medical professionals. How often? I don't need to keep saying that, okay? But anyway, so I hope that you guys were able to get this site down. Make sure you go and you save these because we don't know how long these are going to stay, okay? You see, they are stating, and make sure you see here, it says all clinician information blocks at the bottom of the DBQ must be completed and the form must be signed and dated. Okay. Remember, you can't just have them checking off a couple boxes, but saying they're not going to sign. All right. They're your medical professional. They are your primary care physician. And all you want them to do is answer the question so that the VA will be able to better rate you effectively according to their schedule in the 38 CFR, and these DBQs actually support that. So I hope that I helped you guys learn something new. If not, oh well, but I'm sure you did. All right. So again, guys, you make sure that you like, share, support. I appreciate it. Talk to you guys soon, and make sure that you print, save these. Make sure you get that application for the disability compensation, your DD 214, guys, the most important piece that you're going to need, and go to nationalarchives.org so you can get those medals if you don't have them, get those DD 214s if you don't have them, and your medical records if you don't have those. And also make sure you request whatever the VA has on file. And you can write that in just 1 or 2 sentences, sign and send off to your regional office. And yeah, get you a little folder together with all your own information so that you can dispute your own disability information correctly and effectively. Have a good one. Thanks. Bye.